Hey guys, Susanna here. I'm just adjusting so it's all going okay. I'm in the kitchen again, and I've been doing lots of stuff behind the scenes of slow stitching and everything, and I bought this from Lisa Mattock's FORAGE from Lisa Mattock, and it's this cute little Christmas cottage, and it was one of her kits for last year, and some of you may have watched Roxy Creation. She created it last year, so and I thought I really loved it. I'm really into it at the moment, so I'm making it a little bit different to how it is. So you get the kit, and you can either get a PDF. So if you live in America or England or Canada, whatever, you can get the PDF and you can do it yourself. That way it's very you don't have to wait for it to come in the post. But because Lisa Mattock is in Australia, so you get these pieces to cut out. So this is the roof panel, which is 2 of these, and you cut out your piece of, I'll put that on there, and you cut out your piece of calico, and I'm making the roof out of gingham, and then you got your front and back. So I've already done them, and you just trace them out, and this is the base, so left that in there. Actually, I could probably take that out now because it's the only one that's like that. So the base is just calico. See, I might stick one pin in there and just put it off to the side so I know that's my base. Okay, now, so I've done the 2 roof panels on that, and then you get the 2 side panels. So you get all the instructions on how to do it. If you go onto her website, which it should be on here, forage by lisamattock.com.au, you can see that on there. You'll see pictures. You go into Christmas goodies and you'll see pictures, but it gives you a few pictures on here. So what I have done, I thought I'll do some stuff behind the scenes. She gets, this is this way. I had a doily, which if any of you are on the Facebook page of Lisa Mattock, the slow stitching classes, would have seen my slow stitch in the sunny yellows and all that kind of stuff. I probably will show you once I'm not quite finished. I finished that panel, but I've got to put the back in. Well, I actually originally had that in that slow stitch panel quilt, and then when I got this, I'm like, oh, it's just too perfect not for it to go in. So I sort of cut it out and then put something else to, because it was like quite a big doily. So I just cut this bit out, and then I just put a hexagon star thing over the top. So what Lisa does, as you can see in this part, like with all her other slow stitching, she actually gets little squares, and it is very slow stitchy. Like, she's made it all patchy, which I don't mind doing, but I just wanted it to be, you're going to put all this work into making a cottage. It's something I wouldn't mind keeping out all year round. So that's going to be the front, and then I've just got some, I've stuck these on with a bit of this. Where did I get that from? I made that into bushes. I'm going to do some bushes. That was from like this fabric that I had. Here's the roof. I'm going to probably I'm going to have the roof like that, but I may put that over the top there. So I mean, it's still a little bit big, but it just gives, separates it a little bit. So I've got more full panels rather than having it patchy, even on the sides. I've got this left over from my Fabulous French finds, and I noticed on one of her ones she had a tree on the side, so I will go around with the tree, and then here I just drew, I don't know if you can see them, there's real faint lines. So what I might do, because this is actually holding it together, which is what you need to do, and I've got this as one of the other sides as well. So what I'll do on that, here I'll show you, is, because this is going to be like the wall, so, and this is sort of like the, you know, roses growing along the side. Oh, you're probably best putting it on something that's a little harder. There we go. So how big is it? About 1 centimetre, something like that. There we go. Which I'm going to be using that on here as well, so it does still give that definition of a wooden cottage. Okay, about 1 centimetre. It's just a guesstimation. This is what I've done on the front. Bit of a mess, but you get the idea. So what I'll probably do with this one, I'll do the same. I'll do the running stitch in those bits there, and then when it comes, I might do I'll stitch some of these bits and maybe do some stitching on there. And the beauty of it is there's nice and small panels, so I can I'll do this first, which will hold it all down, and then do the other stitching. Here we go. Didn't quite have enough, so I got a piece from on the side, but you can't really see it from where you are, which is good. And if I do this, stitch it. If you wanted to, I was initially going to you know, do the bricks, but then I thought, no, I quite like that. It looks it's like a wooden cottage rather than a brick cottage. So yeah, I might as well keep going since I'm here. There we go. And probably one more. Might be a bit more trickier. So that gives it I hope it's not crooked, but oh well. I better pin it all back down again. So it's being held together. Such gorgeous fabric. I thought I can't, you know, I really wanted to use it. I can't not use them. And often on little cottages you have gorgeous plants growing on the side and all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably do the same thing on here, you know, in the background, just here. And that's going to be a tree. I've sort of had to patch it up. So, but I just love that. That's the French vines. It's really soft fabric. So I'll probably, you know, really go to town with stitching that. Do some green on the leaves. And I was actually thinking on this one, I've got this little bit here, I might even, you know, make that like a little bush and stuff. So there's all little bits and pieces that you can do. So, but for now, but if you don't want to do this style, you know, you can do what she originally had intended to do, which is, you know, make the little patches, which is really cute. If you want to have a look at how that works, is Rachel from Roxy Creations has done that, and I think she's given the whole video of how she's put it together. Really love how it looks. It's so cute. I'll continue just finishing up this here. So you just gives you a bit of a guideline, and all it is a running stitch, and I've done it with a variegated thread so that, you know, that's how wood looks. Gives it that bit of a woody look. I still might put, I might even have some, this is like going to be bushes and stuff, because that's, maybe I might even have a bit of ivy or something growing in there as well. So, yeah, just to finish that, because it's a bit empty there. But here, I'll go here first. Oh, I seem to be going downhill. Don't want to do that. That's why I got the lines, so that you make it nice and straight. But I just thought this was so cute, and to give it a bit of a cottagey look, I have got a button, and sort of in the green colours, and I put, that was tedious trying to put that in there. I might even just, I've still got to hold it on there properly, a couple of little French knots in those other holes. It's a bit late in the afternoon, so I don't know how the light is. I'm in my bit of a shadow at the moment, so I'll just go like this, and then I'm gonna, so when I get to these parts here, I just go underneath them, which is what I did with these, because they're going to be stitched down. If you want to, you can get your Visifix out and, or heat and bind, whatever you call it. I'm just going to do a running stitch to hold them down. You know, it's not like we're going to be throwing them around. So that will hold them down, and that's sort of real slow stitch anyway, just doing the running stitch. I'll show you. Have it going that way, but I'll just finish it. This little thing here is going to be like a porch, so I'll probably do a couple of posts, so it's like a little front balcony, and that was actually part of a tablecloth, and it had this cute little ribbon stuff attached to it. So isn't it gorgeous? It's just so cute. So but I thought, I might as well just take that off. It's just easier to do without that being there. So just running stitch. Yeah, it's just so cute. She has the best patterns, and she's recently done a Christmas special. This is Lisa, that is, who's I've done all her classes that she's done online so far. She's only just done the online school this year because of I suppose it's being a bad thing, but it's being a good thing, because people overseas who love Lisa's work can also enjoy her. It's like having her going to a class, but it's all online. And the Scrappy Mishmash one, I've done all of them, 101, Scrappy Mishmash and Blobbly Flowers, is so good. It's, you know, it's a class that you're like, you feel like you go into a class. You have her, and she shows you how to put them together. I've got some on my island bench in the background as we speak, but I thought wasn't feeling the best today. I just wanted to do something small, so what I'll do, oh no, has it got a knot in it? when you have pieces that are a bit too long, they knot up. But I really like having the variegated, because it gives it that little wood look. So I'll finish this row, and then I might get started on I'm doing maybe a window or something like that. So cute. So what I'm going to do there, really, I thought it looked like a little bush. So I've also got, when I bought the pattern for this, she has these beautiful threads at the moment in Christmas colours. So this is called Ivy. So I'll probably do some of the ivy and then raspberry. So I'm going to be doing her what's it called, the advent calendar as well, and I've got some beautiful raspberry and that kind of colours, so I'll probably highlight some of these little bits to make it look more bushy, and then I might do a couple of French knots to look like little berries or something like that. They're hand dyed threads. Beautiful. She's also got that, this is sort of stranded like DMC. Comes like this, which is a little strange. So I can't wind it on what I normally wind it on because they're only long bits like that. But I suppose they will work. They look gorgeous together though. But you can see they're variegated a little bit because they're hand dyed. Beautiful. Okay. Just keep going. Then the background, this is just a linen dress that I found in the op shop. So sort of just go under and then come out through here. It doesn't matter if you don't see it. What I might do, I'll continue on doing this in the background till there goes my heater. We're in spring, but the weather is a little bit cold at the moment. Okay, so what I'll probably do with this, I'm probably going to just hand stitch this down in a, this is why you can't see behind the screen because it's a mess. Okay, I think it might be something that's sort of, I won't be able to see. No, just a tad darker. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'll stitch that on, and I wonder that probably work for that too. So now I don't know if you can see this. Just got my trusty pen and I've done a line. That's why I use blue gingham. Done a line, and I'm probably going to go through that with like a black or a brown, probably a brown. Okay, where's my needle? Have that there. Have a bit because I am going to go around. Just to show you how simply it can be put together, not that hard. So it's just do a running stitch like what I've done here, but probably on your bits and pieces, make them a little bit smaller, even though that is a fairly small stitch. You don't even need to thimble, to be honest. So to start here, do a tiny little stitch. And stitching on it. So cute. So all these bits have got the calico behind that. And I was thinking, it's a crafty person in me, I'll always adjust patterns to suit myself. I was actually thinking of getting those pieces and tracing them that little bit smaller, and putting some cereal box just on the inside of each bit, just to make it looks really foofy, like sticking out. I'd like to make it a bit firmer and just attach the cereal box onto the back of this, like maybe with a bit of glue or, you know, spray glue. And yeah, I'll see how I go. No, I hate it when it does that. Okay. I'll just have to go down. And I think I've got the brown top of the thing. I think that's underneath, yeah. So I'm catching that as well. Sometimes it can get a bit tricky. There we go. Get very quiet when I'm busy concentrating. Oh, it's so cute. Really does make a big difference when you do the stitching in it. And see here, like that, you really got to not go too close to the edge, because that's what happens. Okay. Fairly big, actually. I've got to make them a little smaller. Probably can't see it because that thing's flapping everywhere. But I just thought I was doing this, so I'll turn the camera on and let you guys see my process of doing it. Okay, well, some of it anyway. You get the gist of what you're doing. I could probably link Lisa's website to this video if you want to get it yourself. Okay. And then, because it's got the backing, I just attach, go through the calico, because it won't go through the back of it. Cute. Actually, I want to get some of that blue. I think that's rather cute. And then maybe some dark blue on the inside, or I reckon probably a dark brown or a black. Maybe a dark brown to match that. Okay, so get some of this blue out. I love this blue. Oop. Coming undone. Stay. Don't quite need that much. Oh, I suppose for 3 windows. Okay, so that'll be for the other window. Even though this is like a pearl 8 and that's a pearl 8, that blue seems thinner to me. But that's how it goes. I might embroider some like I was thinking once I've got, where's my little, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Once I've got the balcony down, I may embroider, you know, like some greenery coming off there, and maybe even some greenery growing over the top of these little peaks. So, and because it's nice and small, it will work. Okay, I've got to, might just catch that tiny little piece there, because it's got a bit of blue on the inside of that. That's actually attached, which is good. Once again, tiny little stitches. What I might do with the roof, because it's the gingham, I was actually thinking, I just did that because it sort of looked like edging. Maybe I can do little crosses, or do some like a hexagon. What are they called? The like a little hexagon pattern, so sort of make it look like roof tiles. I'll see how we go. So I thought I wouldn't mind, you know, going all out. And yeah, I thought I'm going to go do all this work and make it look really cute. I will make it look more like a real cottage, so I can keep it out all year round. So, because it's just too cute not to when you do all this work. Okay. I just love slow stitching. Back in the day, you know, I used to blanket stitch everything. I mean, how easy is it just to do a running stitch? Awesome. So quick. Okay. Oh, not too close to the edge. Oop. So cute doing the stitching, really. You probably can't see it because of that thing. Really gives it that real cottagey charm, which is so cute. Okay. I mean, none too exciting you watching me do some straight stitches, but I just wanted to give you a bit of an idea of what needs to be done, and you can get it for yourself. So I'll stitch that down, and then I've come underneath because I'm going to grab that, and I might just grab a couple of just here. I might even just do a little slip stitch just to grab it, so it's not going to move on me. There we go. Cute. Now, once again, do this one stitch. Normally I do it double, but I thought I'm so small I don't want it to bulk up too much, so I'll keep that for the others. And then I'm just going to do the brown. So I do brown on the top. I'm just going to show you how I do the one, because the video will, before you know it, need to be done. Yep. Ugh, good grief. Sometimes, you know, it's got a big hole. You think it would work. I'm a bit quieter today than I have been in other videos because I'm haven't been feeling the best. Been fighting off a headache the whole day, and I thought I'd just keep myself going. And my husband is probably going to be coming home any minute now. Where are we? big knot. I don't quite want it that big. Okay, now so cute, just love it. Quite like that. Okay, well, I will do the roof. And you probably can't see it because it's so dark on dark. You can't, I find when I do black on black or brown on brown, you just can't see the stitching at all. Okay, and I don't need to do the bottom because that got put down with that cream when I went on there. I think it'd look really nice with some leaves and stuff on there. Okay, so I'll come underneath and I'll start at that. There we go. Now for this, I put a pin that keeps getting in the way. Don't want to wreck it. This stitching on this is amazing. Like, that is like a blankety stitch. Amazing. See, I might do a backing stitch because you needed it a little bit solider. So just go like that, and then you go back into the hole because we do want it to look like it is a window pane. Okay. Okay. Once I've stitched this down, I'll probably turn it off, do some homework, and then come back when I you know, need to put it together. The way that Lisa puts it together is she stitches, where are we? You stitch, just say that's the side, you get the pieces like that and you do a straight stitch along there, and you know that works and everything, and it gives it a real rustic look. But I'm actually thinking of going on the sewing machine and stitching it, giving it like a 1/4 of an inch and doing it all that way, so you don't have that rough edge, because I'm going to put cardboard and stuff in there. If you want, I could probably come back and show you the process of what I do there if you are wanting to do the same sort of thing. Okay, now just go here rather than, and then will come out here. I mean, as it is, you still have a bit of those little fray bits, but I think it does look better having a back stitch. And catching all the threads. It is a bit dark in here, which is a tad annoying, but that's okay. So I'll repeat the same process on the other one. I might go over a little bit. I'll just go around here and I'm going to do the doorknob, and I might even, it needs to, I'll just see whether that's enough, because it'd be quite gappy, but I still got to attach that down and then do the doorknob, and we'll have a look if that will be down enough, because all the stitching is already pre-done, which is, you know, me being a big cheater, but it was just the work on it is amazing. It's so gorgeous. But it was just too perfect not to use in there. Yeah, it looks like they've done blanket stitch, like really fine blanket stitch in these things. You know, pinwheel blanket stitch. So, like, oh my goodness. It's, I mean, I can do embroidery, but geez, someone was obviously very patient. So I don't mind at all using that. And the stitching is teeny. Honouring the person that stitched that and use it in mine. That's what Lisa Mattock is all about. You reusing bits and pieces that you forage. Okay. Geez, it's really hard to get that. There we go. Okay, well, I think I'm done for this one. And then, so cute. He looks like he's got, you know, two little eyes and a face. Yeah, that'll go underneath. That's so cute. So there you go. That's my little starting of the cottage. So I'll turn off the camera and I'll continue doing this. And where is the, here's the roof. Oh, the roof. So I'm thinking some, yeah, I'll use these guidelines. When you got gingham, it's perfect to do the those little hexies. In a minute, I'll show you. I've got it here. I'm still here, guys. Oh my goodness. When you want to find something quickly, these. I made these quite a while ago. If you look back on, you can do that sort of stuff, and I'm thinking that would probably be a really good design to do on there in maybe this. Yeah, just to hold it down. I've taken these off. These were on my shelf in the corner, but they were getting in the way. But I've got two more shelves I want to stick up on there. I made two of these. They're so gorgeous because I've got sort of red and white curtains and everything in my kitchen. Okay, guys, 37 minutes. I think it's been long enough. I will catch you in the next one when I am, you know, that's the side, and then this is the side. Oh, so cute. Can you see all that? I think you can. But I love the front. I really wanted to make that a feature, and that's the back. You know, still make it look cute, but I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.